everybody naturally, but sometimes we tend to focus on one group on one Saturday. We'll drive down to Northern California, and on the following week, we'll focus on another group. And then so that everyone is well in tune in regards to what's going on. But of course, everyone that's in Northern California, if you can reach out, if you'd like to join us, absolutely. This is an open meeting. It's not a closed door meeting. So naturally, we'd love to see many of you. Locations and times will be given to you, I would say within the next 24 to 48 hours on our Facebook page. Oh, thank you, Marissa. Thank you for supporting again. I know you're just incredible host, incredible leader, and you and I are planning on doing some big things together. So here we are. Yesterday, we had a pleasant surprise, meaning that we were invited to a call with Fabio and his management team. Lamia and Ruth were on it too. And they invited diamonds and above. So here we are in that position today to be privy, to be part of the round table from a distance. Imagine being in person, how grand that whole setup would be. But here we are, you know, across the Space Meet webinar, and it was just fabulous. It was pretty much one-sided, meaning Fabio spoke. I wanted to just give you a layout of how this took place. I want you to engage with us. I want you to feel that you're not left out. So it's very, very nice, you know, and Fabio came on the call and he did the presentation. And the first thing he said, guys, this is not my expertise. This is not my lane. I'm just sharing with you this new PowerPoint presentation that's going to be laid out in the next 2 to 3 days. All of us will be having it. I don't have it either, but he shared with us the new slides. And the new slides are just awesome. The new slides are awesome. It's more defining. It's clearer to the general public, because we have two types of people as our audience. We have the experts, the techie people, and then we also have the regular folks who say, show me the opportunity. Just tell me what I need to do to get started. Simple folks who want a simple plan. So therefore, this PowerPoint moving forward will be exactly that. A great PowerPoint that's going to attract the masses, because the masses are not the techies. Okay, the techies want to go deep into the Your Network project, meaning into the space station, and they want to delve into exactly how this little item was put together, this screw was screwed on, and this and that. We cannot talk like that. It's impossible. But some of you may want to go deeper into it, and that's fine. And we'll try and find the best answers for you. But otherwise, what we are given is just plentiful, plentiful. And we can build a huge organization. So here's Mr. Galdi, 11 o'clock in the morning, California time. And of course, it's very late in Italy. And I'm assuming he's in Italy because we never know where he's reaching out to us from. Naturally, that's the beauty of our Space Meet platform. You know, anyone can reach out to you any time of the day, 24/7. And he went over the PowerPoint. There's new visuals. There's a lot of captive audience, kind of attention-getting pictures of different people, facial expressions on the PowerPoint, you know, that he was sharing. And the demographics of people who are in the PowerPoint. There's the Asian, there's American, there's the cross cultures all across the world. So because we're a global company, so everyone is represented in the PowerPoint, and that's wonderful, you know. And so with that being said, he went through some beautiful colors and short statements, sentences that we can remember and give clarity to our audience, our new business partners that are coming on board, and of course the existing business partners, because some of you are thinking, you know, I'm still a little bit lost. What is this space station all about? How are we going to connect? How are we getting paid? How do we see how we're getting paid? You know, how often do we get paid? Who are the people using our signal? What kind of devices are going to be used? So you're asking this over and over again, and hopefully the PowerPoint is going to give you a clarity, understanding in a way that makes sense that you need to participate in this project called Your Network. And then Mr. Galdi talked about the revolution in regards to becoming a mobile operator, because now he and you and I, we have built an organization. Also, he has built a network called your network. That word, your network, is not just a simple word that say, oh, this is your network. No, it actually really means your network, because you are the mobile operator with no infrastructure necessary, but able to do online campaigns, online conversation with friends and family to show them that you are able to offer them everything that a major mobile operator is able to offer, like our major companies, AT&T, T-Mobile. You can offer them more, much more beyond because of our technology. What do we have now? 5 gigahertz technology. Isn't that right? Exactly. And that is the unlicensed spectrum that we are able to convert it to the Wi-Fi. So we are able to use that spectrum because it's unlicensed. And you know how much money it costs to be in the forefront like the big boys? In the billions. We don't have the billions to get the licensing and paying all the government fees and things like that. So here we have the brainchild of Mr. Fabio and his experts of engineers who went out and created this incredible, phenomenal direct selling opportunity with innovative technology, allowing us to participate by owning our own network where the people are building it. You and I, this is the revolution. We are the people building it. Is AT&T or T-Mobile allowing us to build their network? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But here we have this network that we own it, and now we are building it together. So how do you participate in the project? The simpleness of participating in the project, even if you did not want to recruit, you did not want to build a team, you don't want to sell services to anybody, you're just a non-people person. You just pretty much, like to go to work, come back, and you just don't like to speak to people. And that's fine. Just get involved in the project so you can emit the signal to everyone else. Let them use your signal. It doesn't matter who these people are. We don't care who these people are. They're going to hear about world because of all the masses of people advertising for you and I. Automatically, they're advertising about the 5 gigahertz and the space station. So the masses of people are checking the internet and the latest technology on a daily basis. So that advertising is being done by all of us. Word of mouth, online, whatever things are happening outside the country, all that is helping us in the US. So all we need to do is get started by joining into the opportunity by becoming a business partner with one of the sponsors who invited you. Simple as that. Now you plug in your space station, the largest station, you plug it in and you leave it on for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then you just capture the revenue. How simple is that? You capture the revenue. Rodney, please go ahead, go to work, and you can always catch up with your sponsor. I don't think it's really everyone took time to be here. If you got to go to work, by all means go to work. No problem. You will not miss anything because we are going to share this over and over again. Okay, so go ahead, go to work. If you miss out, no worries. We are so excited that we're just going to talk about it over and over again. So here we are. As I was saying, we are the owners of the network, and therefore he is saying we just need to turn it on and let the signal be emitted so we earn the revenues. Now, on the PowerPoint presentations, you will see a slide whereby it's going to show off your 5 gigahertz phone. And on that 5 gigahertz phone is going to be a panel on the screen, like a menu. It's going to show you your space station 1, your space station 2, space station 3. It's going to show you which signal you're using, the 3G, 4G, 5G gigahertz. It's going to show the traffic. It's going to show the revenue. All that is in the PowerPoint. Imagine just showing 1 or 2 slides from the PowerPoint that we are going to be receiving. What's going to happen to your business? Isn't that amazing? Exactly. And then let me just go over some of the notes. I wrote it down in shorthand. So it's 2016, they've been getting some great results. Can you believe this? 2016 just began. It just began here. We are 3 weeks into January and already great results. Can you just imagine 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, what's going to happen? And now we are operating in 100 countries, and the launch has been just amazing. The first launch, of course, is in India, January 30th and 31st, followed by Turkey. And of course, there's a lot of development going on behind the scenes and growing plans, not pain, growing plans. There's so many growing plans they have in place. It never stops. These are all verbiage from Mr. Fabio Galdi. It's never stopping. His team of management, they are all over the world. Everyone is pulling them in every country, letting them know we are ready to build. We are ready to run with you. Just share with us the opportunity. And therefore, that's what's happening. And then also we'll be opening in Southeast Asia. That's right. He gave us a definite verbiage, because usually I would be saying that because I felt it, because I have a team growing in Philippines, and some of you have also teams in other parts of the world. But I wanted Southeast Asia because we have a team growing there for the last 6 months. And they're doing it on their very own. Sure, they have help from us and some of the leaders above us, but that's it. 90% they're on their own, and they're building it little by little, but they're building it, they're believing in it, they're buying packages, they're promoting. And so therefore he's seeing the building stages taking place. So naturally, Southeast Asia is a huge market for network marketers. He mentioned Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia. Now also with us going global, do you know how many languages that we have to help people in the different countries? When we have events, the company gives there's translators and there's earphones that come into your ear where different languages are spoken. So if you are from the Arabic country, you will hear it in Arabic. If you are from Russia, you hear it in the Russian dialect. So all these things is in 15 languages. You know how mammoth that task is, to make sure that everybody who attends events, they're well taken care of in the language that they represent. And we're representing 15 languages in regards to the building phase. That's huge. And then also, he also mentioned that world attracts a lot of people from other companies, from other leaderships in different companies. There's so many companies, network companies, or just companies looking at us very fiercely, looking at us in a very positive way, but yet feeling a little bit lost, like, wow, how can this one company create such a incredible, amazing field connection with the field? Because we are connecting with the field, isn't that right? Fabio is connecting with the field is connecting with Fabio because the field wants it. And these connections, this leadership is from all over the world, from the US, from the Arabic countries, from Russia, South America, your European countries, and now it's going to filter out to Southeast Asia. So many leaders of different companies are looking at our opportunity, and so many of them are going to fall in your organization because you got started a year ago, 6 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 2 weeks ago, yesterday, today. So all of these people, guys, are going to be falling somewhere in your organization because we are the very first ones to get in. That's the beauty of an opportunity that took 7 years for Mr. Galdi and his management team to arrive here in the USA. It took them 7 years because they wanted to make sure everything was just great, whereby we have a North American division in Miami, we have the technology, we have the e-wallets, we are in compliant, we have everything here in the US. So it's time to build. And then also he mentioned that we have to be talking about the company, building it, and we are using the word crowdsourcing. You can start using the word crowdsourcing. Okay, let me spell it out for you. Maybe sometime my pronunciation may not be that good. And somebody say, what is that foreign woman talking about? So URCING, crowdsourcing. How about that? Start using this word in your, yes, thank you, Hutton. Thank you, Tyrone. That's right. Thank you. So start using this word. It's a good word. It's a positive word because that's what we are doing. We are out there in the crowds, and the crowds are sourcing leaders and builders and opportunities, people who are looking for opportunity to join our network so that we can build an amazing spectrum of the 5 gigahertz. So we can blanket every city. We can blanket every state. We can blanket every country. How about that? That's what we are doing. We are blanketing the signal so everybody gets it through just by us participating in a project, having one station plugged in 24/7, leaving it on, not like before, not like before. Hi, Kazi. Welcome. Oh my God. This gentleman is from India. He's been trying to get on this webinar for quite a while. He's having some challenges. And here he is. He's joining us. Guys, you're going to see some great momentum from this gentleman. He's part of the team and he's become a builder. And it's just amazing some of the stories he'll be sharing later on with all of us. But just give him a few weeks. You will see a lot of people coming in from the India side. You know, we have two Indian teams, guys. We have two sides, India, on the right side and on the left side. Isn't that incredible? I mean, all of you are going to be winners because all of you are either on the right or on the left. Isn't that right? So therefore, it's going to be good for all of us. And you're welcome, Kazi. You're welcome. And thank you for believing in us. Thank you so much. So here we are. We want to talk about we are a multinational company, so we can touch everybody across the globe. Okay, guys, we're a multinational company. I'm giving you bits and pieces because I wasn't given the PowerPoint. If I was given the PowerPoint, because they are going to fine tune it, then we would have the visuals and I could really expand more. Also, in regards to our Stay Connected package, think about that. You know, sometimes I was thinking the Stay Connected is just the calling plan. Guys, it is the calling plan, but it's also the phone that's internet integrated. Internet integrated. Wow, that's huge, guys. Internet integrated meaning the moment you open the box and the phone comes in, your internet is on. Who else has that? Nobody. Okay, that's one. So we are going to stay connected all the time. The connectivity to the internet is going to be huge. Every time anyone surfs on the internet, you are going to get paid. Wow. They can buy a SIM card, the $119 SIM card, put it into their phone, whether it's a Samsung phone or any other phone. Now they're using the internet, you're going to get paid. What about if they use our devices with the M-Cell station? What about our devices with the micro mini M-Cell station? How about that? 24/7. You're going to let people use your signal. The M-Cell mini, 8 people can connect. The largest station, 32X, 32 people can connect onto your signal. Wow, that's huge. Who wants an older model phone? Nobody wants an older model phone. They want the 5 gigahertz phone, the 5GS phone, because the internet speed is so much faster. Don't you want your speed to be faster when you are trying to connect to a certain website or trying to get information? Absolutely. So how special is that? That's what we have. That's what you're part of. And not just giving you devices, but owning the network, meaning we actually created the 5 gigahertz spectrum. Wow, that's huge. And then now you can connect it without any fees. That's right. So imagine having your brand new phone, whether you're buying a builder package, and hopefully all of you are buying the executive package. It comes with the phone and the station and the mini station as well, because you're having a promo. And now you are connected without any fees, because if you never bought a calling plan, you still can make long distance calls domestically and internationally and still be able to text and still have unlimited data for the entire year in 80 countries. And those country list is getting larger. It's going to be 100 countries soon. Okay, guys, right now it's 80, but it's going to be more and more countries with our Stay Connected package. And now, what do I mean with no fees? It's simple as that. It's written in every single part of our PowerPoint presentation. We have an app that comes with your phone called WhatsApp. So by using WhatsApp, you can make calls. Guys, that's right. You can make calls and text. So if you didn't want a calling plan of $49, you don't have to have it. But as a builder, I highly recommend you have it because there will be a genuine need. Because first of all, you want to understand once in a while, you may have service that may not connect to the spectrum, meaning the 5 gigahertz spectrum. Because as you know, we are just building. So the 5 gigahertz spectrum is not available in every single distance from where you live. You have to create that. You have to go out there and canvas your neighborhood and persuade people to purchase the space station. and become part of the project. You have to go out there with a smiling face, show them how excited you are about this project, and now they are able to participate. It's just like an AT&T representative knocking on your door and letting you know that there's a tower out there. Now we want you to receive revenue. Would you like to participate with the AT&T tower? What would be your answer? You let me know later on about that. Okay? Now, Talma, don't worry about the $65 plan dropped, because every single feature that comes in the Fidelity package on the 49 is enhanced. So you're not missing anything. And remember, our mission here is never, never, ever wanting to upsell you. Just because it's $65, you are thinking, oh, I'm earning less revenue. The revenue is going to come from the commissionable volume, the CV that's given tied to that plan. So the CV that's tied to the $49 plan and the $65 plan is 20 CV. So we are never ever going to upsell you. We are going to give you a plan that's best suitable for you. But do you remember, guys, at one time the $65 plan had high-speed data on a 3G network, and it did not have the high-speed data extra ×2 high-speed data. By purchasing the $49 plan, it did not give you the high-speed data on the 3G. And guess what? You will have it on the 3G, 4G with the $49 plan. How wonderful is that? That's right. So there's lots of things here that you may not quite understand, but it's just going to be good. It's all good. Isn't that right? It's all good. Exactly. So I'm trying to talk and answer questions at the same time. So remember, this product that we have is a consumable product. Start using that word consumable. You may think of food. No, the phone, the technology, having the latest gadget in your hand is a consumable product. People want it constantly. They want to change out their phone every 3, 6, 9, 1 year later. They want to have a new device in their hand. Okay? Jen, how are you? Thank you. This is a consumable product. So start using words like that in your interaction, whether it's email, social media, whatever you're doing on the phone, so make people realize, yum, yum, yum. That's how we're going to talk about a consumable product. So that's how this project is. And because it allows people to stay connected with the brand new latest model phone. Isn't that right? That's right, pure residual income. And it's coming in so many directions, from the project, your network, from the binary, from the calling plan, from the offload bonus, Tyrone. The offload residual bonus is coming from so many different areas. So that is just amazing. Imagine able to leave a legacy 3, 4, 5 years after you built this business. Wow. You can be, as this famous saying in network marketing, right? You can be traveling on the famous beaches of the world and pretty much having an R&R all day long. So we talked about 2 good words. We talked about consumable product. We talked about crowdsourcing. Those are great words for you to use. And as I said, the crowdsourcing is made and owned by people. It's an incredible revolution. This is a revolution that's taking place. That's another good word to use. It involves people, get them to build a real mobile network. This is a real mobile network, a revolutionary mobile network built by people. Okay, guys? Built by people. Wow. So now we have the space station is to help people participate in the payout, to earn in the revenues. Build and so that we can build and now we can earn. Those are pretty much the 3 things with the space station. We go out there, we build, and then we go out there, we share, and then we earn. Okay, to earn like a mobile operator works like a tower that gives you a 4G network. You can use your 5G space spectrum. And the 5G space spectrum is used by the Wi-Fi. So our 5G gigahertz is the Wi-Fi that we have added. Okay, guys, this is what we have added. you will learn a little bit more about the technology as it starts to roll out. You will understand it more, but keep it simple in regards to getting involved in the project with you. Um, Now, in regards to the kind of rate of return on having additional space stations, okay, guys, we're looking about 30%, 30% of rate of return. That's a kind of figure that was shared. There'll be more clarity in the PowerPoint presentation. So the more space stations you own, the more revenue you have. You could buy 3 stations, 5 stations. A station today costs about $300, an extra station, mind you. You can give it to your family member and say, brother, sister, please just plug this in your modem, and that's it. Leave it on. Don't touch it. Don't worry about it. It doesn't concern you. I just need your help to plug this station in your house. Maybe he lives in Atlanta and you live in California, and you go to another family member. You give them to them in, wherever it could be, in even in outside the country, in UK, in France, in Mexico, wherever it is that you want to give a family member a station to plug it in because they don't quite understand the concept, but they don't mind you plugging in a device in their home. Why not? Okay? Or it can be any place. Wow. That's right. We will dominate the wearable technology, Hutton. That's another category creator by itself. So we have the technology and mobile. Then we have the wearable technology. And also we will have renewable energy down the road. So there's so many different sectors in regards to growth industries that are taking place that world is participating in. Isn't that right? And they're all billion-dollar industry with a capital B. Okay, guys? And you and I are going to get a tiny slice every moment in time. So let's see. What else did he say? There is also another option in regards to building your business. I don't really want to talk a lot about this because I think you need to see the visual. But it's called, the member kit in the back office where you can come in and become a consultant. Let me just go back a bit because you may be a little bit lost and I just jumped in by creating something in your mind and wondering how am I connecting the dots. You and I know that when someone wants to join your business, you give them a link. They take that link and now they pull up the join button. Your username appears in the box and now they fill up the application form. Simple as that. It's just a one-page form and they're done. They become a free member. Now you're thinking a free member puts them in the binary, and the answer is no. They are sort of floating in the cloud. They're not attached in the binary yet. They're attached to you, but not in the binary. So if you were to go to your back office, you click business, you click dual network, and now you want to see your tree, and you're wondering where your free member is situated among all the people that you've signed, you will not see them there. So what do? Because they have every intention of signing up. They are saying give them 24 hours, 48 hours, and they're going to get their funds together, but they really want to lock in their spot. So what happens next? So then you go back, they go back rather, so you teach them to go back to their link, no longer your link. Your link is one time to sign them up as a free member. Now they go back to their link that has already been created, and now they upgrade. And how do they do that? They go into their back office and they look for the tab that says Store, S-T-O-R-E. They look for the tab that says Store, is way on top of the screen. They click Store and now the packages appear. One of the packages that appear, it says Member Kit 0.00, followed by the Master Package, followed by the Executive Package. So those are the 3 things they will see. Naturally, in the master package, you will see 2 options. Why are there 2 options? It's just the choice of colors of the phone that you're looking for. Okay, just for the colors of the phone you're looking for, whether you want a titanium phone or whether you want the gold package. I highly recommend the gold package, guys. The reason being, so many of us have phones already, and most of our phones are black, unless we put a cover and we have all this bling bling around the phone, which is great, but most people have a black phone. The pretty much is black. That's fine. But I want your phone to stand out in your hand. Why order another black phone? Some of you are quite conservative and pretty much want to stick to your guns, and that's fine. But to the other people, you remember, your tools are your market. The tools that you're using, everything is for marketing. Isn't that right? You want your phone to stand out in your hand. You want people to ask you, hey, that's a nice phone. How did you get that color, or things like that? You may not have thought about talking to the person you at a restaurant serving you, and suddenly you say, oh yes, let me share with you. Suddenly the light bulb just comes on. Oh, let me talk to you a little bit about what I'm able to offer you regards to our services, our network, on and on and on. So try to order the gold package. I highly recommend that. I'm sure the company is going to say very soon, hey, the gold package is pretty much no longer available till we get more in stock, but we do have the black one. And that's okay too. It's a good thing, guys. It's a good thing. So let's talk about upgrading to becoming a member, actually becoming in the binary, connecting in the binary. So now you are up there in the store, the package appears, you sign up as a member, it says 0.00. And now all the way down, you go back and you continue, and you will see the price as 1 penny. That's it. Are you paying the 1 penny? The answer is no. You are not even paying the 1 penny. It just has to be there, okay, for the accounting purposes. And then it'll ask you, so when it comes down to payment, only one option appears. There'll be no credit card option, no iPayout option, nothing like that. One option appears, which will be the member option, say member option. So you click member option, a voucher will appear. The voucher is already populated. All you do is proceed. You click proceed. And now that new person will be in your binary, because the moment he goes back into his home page, he will see himself no longer a free member, but in reality, he's a consultant. Do you remember consultant? We had to pay $49. Well, we no longer have to pay $49. You're going to be a consultant without paying a penny. Now the consultant can become a customer. Isn't that right? Because the compliance moving forward in network marketing, we have to have 51% customer base. Okay, I don't know how other companies are planning on changing their model, because a lot of people have more reps than customers. But we are going to have more customers, guys, and 51% is the benchmark that we need to have within the company books. Okay, guys? So now the free member, which is a consultant, can become a customer for himself. Wow, that's huge. So we have shared this now with everybody, making them a customer, and now they can upgrade and become a builder. Well, aren't we doing two great things at the same time? Getting the customer base, 51% ratio that we need to stay in compliance with the new ruling in network marketing. So that's a good thing. So now he wants to upgrade. He can upgrade and become an executive. But what if he doesn't want to upgrade just yet? How long can he stay active in the binary? He or she will always be in the binary. They'll never get purged out. In a sense, physically, you don't see them anymore. Not in that sense. What happens is that you have noticed, or maybe some of your teammates may have noticed, there's a $49 person previously. You were banking in volume from the spillover. You may not have, upgraded, but you were banking volume from the spillover. And now you're saying, hey, I need to upgrade. And some of you have upgraded and become an executive, but you have not signed anybody. So you are an executive, you haven't signed anybody, but yet you're banking volume. Well, that volume will stay if you have enough volume in the business with the new member. When the new person becomes a member, he has to have enough volume so that his volume is banked until he upgrades. So now, to stay as a member without doing anything, you come in, you're a member. Consultant. If you haven't done anything, you can stay in there for 30 days, 30. After that, you're no longer able to have that position anymore. Okay, guys? So you will have to come back in. And so you want to have that position active because a lot of people are joining your organization. So just buy a SIM card, just buy a plan, sell a plan, for your friends and family. They know there's value to the service we are offering. There's an actual need, and it's so much cheaper. Okay, guys, it's so much cheaper to get the plan from us. So therefore, stay active, and you can do that. So it's not that difficult to understand. Free member, become a consultant, and an upgrade. So there will be a new pay plan for people who are free members, and they want to sell the services to other people, and they want to sell the packages to other people, and they can still rank up. They can rank up because they will have enough volume, minimum volume to start being active as a consultant will be 20 CV. 20 CV is all you need to stay active on both legs, on the left and on the right, meaning you need to sign one customer on the left, you need to sign another customer on the right. Next, you will get 5% in compensation, 5%. Okay, you get 5%, and this is called a team member. Next, it will be a team partner. A team partner, you will need 100 CV on the left, 100 CV on the right. How are you going to increase that? Well, how about selling the space phone? How about selling the space station? Guys, so that's where the volume is going to come. How about selling a master package? How about selling an executive package? And you will earn the commission. Your commission will be smaller, but you will still earn the commission. And then from that commission, you can use to upgrade yourself. So now when you attain the volume of 100 CV, you will earn 10% in commission. So when you have 20 CV, your commission is 5%. If you have 100 CV, your commission can be 10%. Now, the next level to go up 15%, you need to have 250 CV. 250 CV, now you'll be a team master and you earn 15%. You will also earn the fast start. Whatever fast start the company does in promo, double fast start, nothing is taken away from you. Nothing. You will earn it all. So if you assign someone today as a team, as a master, you'll get $120 fast start. You sign someone today as an executive, you'll get $180 fast start, even though you are a free member. Okay, guys? Even though you're a free member. In the binary is where you're going to get 5%, 10%, 15%. Okay, guys? Then next is 20%. If you have enough volume, it will go up to 20%. And that example being 350 volume on the left, 350 volume on the right. So now you become a team master. So that's a good thing, right, guys? So this is massive, that's right. But also, don't use that as a crutch to put everybody in as a free member, because they are also taking up the spots that you know that there's other leaders who would like to be closer to you. So there's always a give and take kind of a mindset in building your team. A give and take of how you want to strategize your strategy, okay? So there's all kinds of plans in regards to moving forward, but don't just use that as a crutch and say, okay, I have 20 people signed up, but they're all free members. So sure, we'll do a little bit of a clap. We'll give a little bit of kudos, right? But guys, we really want you to go out there, have people believe in you, believe in the field leadership, believe in the company and the management of how this business, by you investing a few dollars, how it's going to grow and get so huge without you doing a whole lot. So that's good. So yes, we're trying to cover all our bases. We want everyone to participate in our project. So don't get me wrong, but I also have to give you some of the bare facts because we may not connect with each other that often. So I want you to realize that too. Because many of you here are so excited that I may not be able to talk to you all the time. And then now, so that's one new thing that's coming out in a new PowerPoint, in the new pay plan, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? And then again, he's emphasizing why our fidelity package is so special. Our fidelity package is so special. Number one is that you will get 1% extra in your Fidelity savings account, your Fidelity commission structure, because there's a commission structure called Fidelity commission structure, and you will get extra 1%. So everyone that takes the plan in the Fidelity is showing loyalty. Okay, showing loyalty. And because you're showing loyalty, they're going to give you extra 1%. So it doesn't mean that you only have to be a customer to get, you have to take the $49 package to earn the binary volume. No, every person that you sell the service to, okay, so take the Fidelity out for a moment. Every person you sell the service plan to, the Stay Connected service plan, the SIM card, or whether it's the monthly plan, and you are not on the plan, that volume of 20 CV will go into your binary. So you're going to earn the residual. But this is extra 1% if you yourself are taking a monthly plan. So only you can decide whether you want to do that. So you get extra 1% from the binary volume. If the binary volume was 10,000 this week, you earned 20% of that. That's $2,000, the regular binary. But what about the extra 1%? Okay, guys, you're going to get extra 1% of 10,000. It's $100 going into your Fidelity savings account. And 12 months later, you'll be able to withdraw. And this is every week. You and I know that we're going to grow a massive business. So our volume is going to fluctuate constantly. It's just going to get larger and larger and larger and larger. So 1% of that every week. That's the beauty of what we're offering in the Fidelity package, especially for the builders. Next, we also are going to give you a brand new phone every single year. So if you're not participating in the Fidelity package, you do not get the latest, greatest state-of-the-art phone the following year. You naturally keep the first phone you have gotten. You don't have to return it. We're not expecting you to. We're not asking you to. You keep that phone, but you get a brand new replacement phone automatically. So that alone is huge. Isn't that right, Delma? I'm sure you're going to say this is massive too. Okay. So that's the beauty of that. By 2018, guys, our projections, the company's projections, because they can see the numbers, they see it better than we do. All I can see is in my organization, but they see the world's global growth. 2018, the projection is we're going to be $1 billion company, and the company needs us to make that happen. So we can be $1 billion company. We are such a young company in technology and innovative, more so innovative, category creators in everything we bring about, and so young, and yet we're going to be $1 billion company, especially in the direct selling model, the model that he created, that we can all get paid working for ourselves, being self-employed, becoming a self-entrepreneur, self-made millionaire. I mean, all this is just going to be, hot, great, wonderful, massive. Yes. So next thing, we need to educate our customers. We need to educate our builders. We need to educate our business partners is timelines. You know, some of you are so antsy. You order your packages, your products, you want it the next day. Well, in our case, it's not going to happen like that, because we are following also the exact model of other companies, meaning companies that are not in a direct selling model, just traditional companies. If you go online and you want to order the latest technology, it just came out, you will see that there's a timeline even for those big major companies telling you you have to wait 3 months, but you can pre-order now. So you'll be the first one to get it. So guys, you have to have that mindset that moving forward, let everyone know in a good way, in a way that is sensitive to how you project yourself. It's very important you be sensitive to everyone, because everybody's personality is different. You should tell them 4 weeks. And now you're pretty much sitting upright and you're sort of listening to me. 4 weeks. Are you telling me that my phone will be here in 4 weeks? Guys, I'm not saying that your phone is going to be here in 4 weeks. Some of you are going to get your phones like any day now. My teammates in Canada started to receive their 5GS phones already. They got it 3 days ago. So you know that's part of North America. Isn't that right? North America, Canada is right next door to each other. So we'll be getting our phones too. But moving forward, for brand new people coming in, let them know it's 4 weeks. If it comes in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week, 5 days, guys, they're going to run to you, pick up the phone and say, thank you, thank you. I don't know what you did, but I got my phone. I got my products. I got this. I got that. Okay, that's right. Under promise and over deliver. So that you're not backed up against the wall and people are getting mad at you. And the reason Mr. Fabio Galdi shared this with us is that we need to educate people on shipping and the delivery time of products. The prediction is very complicated, and it's a very simple sentence. Complicated? What's so complicated about me ordering a product and getting it a few days later? Guys, it doesn't work like that, especially the kind of business we are doing, the kind of technology that Mr. Fabio and his engineers are creating, because technology is changing. Today, he creates something. A month later, when you're about to get your phone, it changes. So he wants to put the latest item in it. Not that he changes, it's just the way life is. That's how technology is evolving, it's changing. So guys, that's why it tends to get pushed back a little bit, because something new just came about. And we want to add that into that existing package that you bought. We can't just give you the phone and take it back. So it's better to be a little bit later and get you the very best of the best. And now you're angry, you're upset. But when you get your phone and you're so happy that you got the very latest, my goodness, you will pretty much, sort of take a breather and be utterly grateful to the person who introduced you to this opportunity and the products. So it's a very hard job, technology. It's very, very hard. I'm using this kind of words because I need to impress upon you. It's not easy to become a technology company like the way we are, and dispersing it in hundreds of countries. And then every country, different items are in compliance. Plus also technology, as I said, is evolving and changing so fast. So always say about 4 weeks so that you will not, pretty much get punched out by your good family and friends. Yes, the phones are emission free. That was another question we had a few days ago from a gentleman who was visiting us, and he talked about, having new phones coming out. So that's what we are. We have that already. Absolutely. Everything that you're looking forward and you're hearing about it in the news, we have it. And on a grander scale, on a scale that you're going to get paid. Okay, because nobody else is going to pay you. The Space Lumina glasses are also very soon. Again, some final tweaking is being done on the Space Lumina. We saw different flyers. You are right, and I'm guilty of that because I saw some different advertisement material January 20th that the glasses were being launched. Well, let me just clarify that. Yes, but they are going to be launched, but not on that date. They are doing some little bit of tweaking to enhance your experience, tweaking to put the latest in technology. So we had it at one time, the 4G. Then a few months later, when we went to Istanbul, we talked about the 5G. So they put that 5 gigahertz technology into our phones, into our Space Lumina. Now, there's even more coming out to enhance your experience. So just be patient. How's that? Very, very soon, Val. I know if I say next week, you'll kill me. So all I can say is very, very soon. Is that a good enough answer? So that I can look at you straight in the eye and have a happy smile without you getting mad. Very, very soon, you'll be getting it. So this is some of the things that Fabio shared. There's a lot more to it, especially on the visuals. So the visuals is what I'm waiting for. We will have some grand trainings on that, show you how easy it is to use your PowerPoint, how easy it is to promote your business, how easy it is the simple language that's created to make it understandable for the layman, because the layman is actually who's going to help you build your business. Sometimes the so-called heavy hitters, the big whales, they want so much, but yet they're not willing to do a lot of work. Right? Isn't that right? Because they say there are thousands of people. But do they really know these people? No, they don't. They just fell in the organization because it was an opportunity at that time that people were led to believe that if you did so much, you got paid so much. And all of a sudden, many of those companies disappeared. Right, guys? You know what I'm talking about. We don't need to name names. It's not necessary. But also, sometimes big hitters are good people. Everybody's a good person, but good people in a sense in work ethics. Good people in a sense says, you know what? I'm going to bring you 3 or 4 people. I'm going to get them signed up and we're going to work. Whether it's just 3 or 4 people, but I know these are my leaders. These are my dynamic leaders who have grown with me in the past. We may not be able to bring thousands, but I know within this group it's going to happen because they're going to go back and share with them one more time, because now we are planning on planting our flag with World Global, and we're not going anywhere. We're not going to be enticed anywhere else by any other program. And mind you, though, World Global does not expect you to just be focused on one business. If you're a type of person who can focus on 10 businesses, go ahead. But I'm the kind of person, and I'm sure many of us who are doing full-time, we are not able to focus in multiple businesses. We just can't. We have too much responsibility to the team to help them grow. And we are being pulled in many directions, and so are you, and you will be very soon. So some of you can do 3, 4 businesses, and we're never going to stop you. We're never going to say, aha, you are doing another business, we're going to terminate you. There's no such thing, guys. You do what you think is best to bring the income to your household. But the only thing I ask you, and this has happened already, and some of you need to do this for me, is that, our Facebook page is by invitation only. Because we wanted to just talk about world. We want to give people the welcome when they join us, the high five, the kudos, sharing updates, the latest news, and just pretty much sharing sometimes articles that don't concern world, but yet is good for us. Like maybe some well-known, renowned trainers. You want to share different things that they share about building and staying connected and having accountability partners and just different things you want to share. That's all welcome on our Facebook. Even I would put some music up there because I say, hey, how about Friday night R&R? And I put a beautiful, I shared a beautiful YouTube video last night because somebody else shared it with me, and I wanted to say, hey, I'm enjoying it. I'm sure others will enjoy it too. The old songs, it was just wonderful. So we put it up there, and that's okay. It's fun. It's something different. And you can say, hey, I'm going to come to the Facebook page of Al and Ronnie and the team Facebook page, and let's see what else they're sharing today. Let me get a little bit, pumped up, so to speak, in whichever direction. It could be music, it could be verbiage, it could be excitement, groups are sharing, teams are sharing, and sometimes it could be challenges. And we also want to address those challenges naturally. But we don't want it to be a place where you just pretty much just talk negative 24/7. Then I'm not going to allow that, because it's something that can be resolved in a quiet manner, in a private text, a private message. Okay, because not everyone experiencing those challenges. Okay, guys, not everyone is. So it could be you, it could be a group of people in your group. So let's address it. So what I'm trying to come across to you here is that we have people in our Facebook page who are joined other businesses. And again, I give them a high five. It's okay. It's great. No problem. Some of them could be stepping away for a little while, coming back. Some of them have different issues going on. They have to step away, whatever it is. But don't come to our Facebook page and cross-recruit our people into your organization. Okay, guys, into a new organization you have started. Please don't do that. Go outside of my Facebook page to do that. I have no problem. I cannot stop you. Who am I to stop you? I wanted to do what's best in your interest in regards to bringing income to the household. So again, try not to cross-recruit the people who are so passionate about world from our Facebook page. If you want to connect with them from their Facebook page, you want to connect with them through other social media, do it. But don't do it through our Facebook page, because we have gotten calls already about people doing that. And all I tell the people who have gotten these calls, please tell them in a polite manner. If you're not planning on joining, tell them in a polite manner, hey, I'm very focused in world. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here. Thank you for the offer. And that's an And maybe you shouldn't be trying to cross recruit me, because as you can see, I'm in Facebook constantly. I'm working the business. Whatever it is that you want to have a private chat with that person, let them know not to bother you and not to bother the people in the Facebook page also, because other people are going to see it and they say, I may want to get involved in this business or that business. Fine, but don't do it from our page. Is that fair? Is that okay? So I mean, we cannot stop the cross recruiting. Is something that's part of life, but just with work ethics coming into play, how about that? Just the kind of person you are, how about that? But we can never stop anyone from cross recruiting. Only thing is those two people are having a conversation, and only those two people know what the conversation, how it's going, what is being said. Only those two people know. We just hear bits and pieces. We may not have the full story, whatever it is, and we don't have time to get the full story because we're so busy with just one business, which is world. So I just want you to know, we cannot get angry with anybody, but yet we can have a nice, firm conversation with them, a good conversation with them, and say not to do that. That's right. No shortage of people on the planet. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. So anyways, guys, what do you think today's training? Is there something that, thank you, Ranona. Is there something that I may have missed out? I'm not touching upon? Because Al has said a lot of great things. He did a great presentation, a great training, and I bring in my personality. Some of you enjoy it. Some of you may say, hey, when is she going to give us the real information? Well, to me, this is the real information. As I get it, I share it with you. It's about 10:15 in the morning, California time. It's about 12 noon your time, East Coast. Is there something that I may not have said, or you like to know more clarity? Today I didn't really talk much about the back office. Okay, Space Media, not yet. They have not even brought our attention to Space Media regards to all the other apps that are going to be part of Space Media. That I'm sure we can always write a ticket to the home office and someone can address that. Tyrone, how about that? Oh, Kazi, thank you. You are exactly that. You're just staying quiet right now. We're going to see a lot of action from you, Kazi. Oh, thanks, Marisa. Thank you, guys. Yes. No, that's good. We're doing a great job. That's all fine and dandy. But is that something that you think I may not have touched upon that you needed to know? Is there anything that's a little bit, how about regards to the back office issues, in regards to payment issues, in regards to uploading your document issues, in regards to setting up 2 PIN numbers? You need to set up 2 PIN numbers. It can be the same number. Global Wallet has to have a PIN. iPayout has to have a PIN. Okay, Global Wallet and iPayout needs to have a PIN. Try and have your PIN numbers at least 5 numbers, random numbers that you can remember. Put it aside. That's right. For safety and compliance. And the safety was because a lot of people in other countries are very good on the computer. They can hack into the systems. They can, pretend that they're signing up, and in reality, they are not. And then they're asking for things that they never really did anything in regards to. How do I say it in a proper way? There are people who tend to come in with somebody else's credit cards, maybe somebody else's payment options, and now they want their money back. And these are people who may not even own those credit cards. So there's all kinds of issues that you and I are not privy to. But because the company is part of this whole, model of network marketing, is what they created, they know everything that's going on. So they see a lot of that common factor taking place. So they had to put this newsletter out. I'm sure it'll change, but right now, this is what's going on. You just have to wait a little time so they can go through every sale that took place was a proper sale, and no forgery and false statements were created to make that sale. So therefore, it takes a little bit longer to go through with a fine-tooth comb to pay us. But it'll get better, guys. It's going to get better. You're going to see very soon it's going to get better. Vox lock, that's right. It's so easy. No documents are needed. What is Vox lock? Let's talk about that. This is a voice activation system. You're going to activate your voice. It's going to capture your voice, and whenever you pay your invoice, whatever products you want to purchase, after you have made the first purchase, your voice is captured, and now that voice belongs to that credit card. Okay, that voice belongs to that credit card. So if you want to help someone pay for an invoice, the first time person who wants to join and purchase the executive pack, and you have two separate credit cards, you can use the second credit card that you have not used for your voice. You can use a second credit card and you can make the payment for your friend or family member. And if they want to give you cash or whatever private conversation takes place, you can use the voice lock that way as well. Okay, no documents are needed. But if you're the only kind of person that's taking care of you coming in, then that one credit card is ample. Your voice